This is not a myth. This is not a scene from a novel. This is a real event, and what you're looking at right now is what was left of it. This is the raft of the Medusa. At first glance, it's chaos. Bodies piled on top of each other. Some alive, some clearly not. A father holding his dead son. A man slipping into the ocean. And in the distance, barely visible, a ship. Hope. Or at least, the illusion of it. But here's what makes this painting different. Everything you see here actually happened. In 1816, a French naval ship called the Medusa ran aground off the coast of Africa. There weren't enough lifeboats, so around 150 people were placed on a makeshift raft and abandoned, cut loose, left to drift. For 13 days, they starved, they fought, they killed, and eventually, they resorted to cannibalism. Only a handful survived, and instead of painting a myth or a hero, Théodore Géricault chose to paint this. Now look again, because this painting is not random chaos, it's carefully constructed. Your eye starts here, at the bottom, the dead, the defeated, the ones who didn't make it. Then it rises, body by body, hope by hope, until it reaches the very top, where a man waves a cloth toward the horizon. This entire composition forms a pyramid, from death to hope. And that tiny ship in the distance, that's real too. It's called the Argus, and when the survivors first saw it, it sailed right past them. But that's not even the most disturbing part. Because what Géricault did before painting this is almost as shocking as the painting itself. He didn't imagine these bodies. He studied them. He went to morgues. He collected body parts. He observed how flesh decays. He even recreated the raft in his studio. This wasn't just art. This was obsession, a need to get as close to truth as possible. And it shows, because nothing here feels heroic. Nothing feels clean. This is raw, unfiltered human suffering. But here's where it gets even more interesting. This painting wasn't just about a shipwreck. It was political. The captain of the Medusa, he wasn't chosen for skill. He got the job through connections. And when disaster struck, he saved the elites and abandoned everyone else. So this raft isn't just a raft. It's a society. At the bottom, the powerless, the forgotten, the dead. At the top, those still fighting to be seen, to be saved. And that distant ship? Power. Indifferent. Slow to respond. But there's one detail most people miss. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. At the very top of the pyramid, the man signaling the ship is a black figure. In 1819, that was a radical choice. Géricault places him at the highest point, the symbol of hope, the one leading the others forward, not as a servant, not as a background figure, but as the center of salvation. In a time of colonial expansion, this was a statement. So what is this painting really about? It's not just a shipwreck. It's about what happens when systems fail, when power protects itself, when people are left behind. One historian put it simply, our whole society was aboard the raft. And that's why this painting still feels so modern, because the raft never really disappeared. It just changed form. A disaster, a scandal, a work of art, or maybe a warning. Because the most uncomfortable question this painting asks is, if you were there, where would you be? On the top, waving for help, or at the bottom, already gone?